here we go again. So, the other day, when I was leaving the woods, and I had a good hike back, I was thinking about all the places off the edges that I've visited, been to, explored. And I was thinking about this over here. So, for those of you who may have missed it or don't know, we're in New Hampshire. We're in this big chunk of land where there's old home sites established with cellar holes left over on the outer edges. But I was thinking about this section out here, which is kind of in the middle of it all. And I came back because last time I was here was during summer months, and it was heavily ferned. And as I relook at it now, it's not good land. But here's the thing. I had found a well somewhere off that hillside, you know, like a colonial type well, dug, lined with stones. And I'll tell you, that is bizarre out here off the side of this hill. And that's why I'm back. Now that I can kind of see out there and maybe swing a little bit, let's find the well and then look around. With all my years of doing this and the amount of ground that I have covered, I have only ever, I think, twice come across wells out in the middle of nowhere, but never in such a bad piece of land on a hillside. You know, they're always near the home site. So definitely peculiar. Yeah, it's just lumpy and rocky as all hell. A very strange place to have spent the time to dig a well, and if you dug a well out here, that means you needed water out here. Alright. You think it'd be easier to find without the ferns. Well, if I disappear and all you see is dirt in the screen, that means I went straight in. I thought it was remarkable when I had found it the first time, because I had come off the hillside through all the ferns and was stunned by it. And then you would think, if you had dug a well for a home site, cabin, or even a work area for, you know, doing livestock things out here, it would still be an obvious type of landing. I know I'm somewhat close, I'm in the area, but it's just not standing out. Wow. Oh, there it is. I walked right by it. Yep. Totally bizarre. And still working apparently, huh? It has not caved in. Therefore, somebody built it properly. So yeah, extremely out of place on the side of this very bad hill. Bad as in they definitely weren't cultivating it. We have plenty of hillside fields where they were growing crops, and we are inside of a big square. I can see one wall there, so we're actually further to this side, but it's a ravine down there. I don't know. I turn it on, walk around, and just slowly spread out from it. There's a big signal. Let's see what that is. Hey, realistically, the thing is, we are way out. I'm sure it's been logged. Always that possibility. Horseshoe. Well, that doesn't tell us anything except for the fact that somebody was through here with a horse a long time ago. Another big signal. So I'm just making my way up the hill, and as I look around, there's no rut marks from wagons or anything, which usually on hillsides you would have them. There's no stacked rocks out here, just the walls. Oof. Just hoping something will stand out. Oh, well. There's an oxen shoe. That's good. Probably older than the horseshoe. So I've made my way to the top. This would be the logical and beautiful place to put your house. No iron beds from nails, but then again, I haven't been able to touch every piece of ground. And if you did live up here, you wouldn't go 200 feet down the hill to dig your well, so you'd have to lug water back up. I don't know. Like I said, it's just peculiar. So I'm just gonna keep swinging and going that way. I've never been out over in that corner, so let's do that. Probably not good. Well, it's a while later. I went up over where I was pointing, down a rocky hill, and I landed here in this really nice little square. Proper break in the wall behind me. The walls definitely show clearing, and it's somewhat smooth. It's way too off from where we started with the well to be associated. Oh wow, it is good and very odd all the way out here. It is the top of a pewter spoon. It's the handle. Crazy, right? Not near anything, well, except for the walls, but as usual, just like the last video, walk through a break in the wall, find something old. Stand up and check. There's more. Oh, there's a lot more. Nice. Awesome. Really awesome. I don't know what that find means for where we are, but all we can do is walk, swing, and hope to swing over a bed of nails. Or find something else that's just a random old drop. Shotgun Willie. What else? I'm making my way around the square. Another break in the wall, and as usual, stuff. Big iron nut. Okay, I'm outside the square. I circled the entire thing. 2 breaks. And now I'm on, I don't know if it's a trail or a cart path, outside of it. See what this is and see where it goes. If it's a cart path, that's really cool, because I was unaware of it. Huh. Well, that's kind of interesting. Looks like pewter, and it looks like the neck of a spoon, which is odd because it ain't associated with the one we found way over there. Huh. Definitely pewter. It definitely shows the signs of travel. Somewhat shouldered. Probably really, but this is great. It's very rare for me to find a travel path I have not been on. Well, look at that. It's a button. Wow. So, this probably is an old cart path. Talk about out in the middle of nowhere. Jeez. Well, mission accomplished. Now that we look at the front side, that is different. And there's something on it. Well, I cleaned it up. I still can't tell what that is on it. It's definitely different. And there's no doubt in assuming that this is a cart path, because it's not like we're in an area that would have been commonly visited other than to pass through, because that way goes down into water, cart path up. So this thing is just cutting right through the landscape. Unless somebody was just hanging out in the middle of the woods like me. Either way, keep heading that way, see where it ends up. A little bit of nail iron, and another signal. Bullet. Can't be good. My guess is it's a modern day change spill. Yep. There's one memorial. George Washington quarter. Another quarter, we're at 51. Another memorial for 52. That's it. Maybe not. Sounds like another quarter for 76. Make that 77. Well, too bad it wasn't an old batch, but still, out in the middle of nowhere. Well, this is interesting, and I'll give you the panorama. We're definitely in a low-lying spot in between everything. Stacked rocks, stacked rocks, stacked rocks. So somebody was working this little area for some odd reason. Oh yeah, there's more right there. Just goes up in every other direction. And I'm off the trail, by the way. It came out of there. It's over there, heading that way, but I saw this open area, and sure enough, walk in, signs of old activity. Well, I climbed up out of that low-lying spot with all the rocks, nothing in the ground, up over, heading back. Signal. I'm on my way out. But it was a great day. I still have no idea what the well means. In the middle of nowhere on a rocky hillside. Come on, potato. And finding an unknown cart path to me. Very cool. And 2 relics out in the middle of nowhere. Spoon, button, oh yeah. Pocket change too. Well-rounded day. We end with, of course, Shotgun Willie. Well, thanks for joining me. It's what I love to do, explore. There's still so much mystery out here. You have your proper sites that make sense, and then there's all the little in-betweens and these big voids. Little pockets where people were. That's why we keep doing it. All right, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.